This workout is all about discipline, intensity, and busting out of your comfort zone. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton, and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we'll be learning more about Reebok CrossFit. What is CrossFit?
CrossFit is a core strength conditioning program that uses functional movement at high intensity and good technique all together.
We do fitness, but as a sport. And it's all about people sharing the same experience at the same time. So working out hard next to an individual that you don't know, and 3 or 4 workouts, you'll be your best friend because you go through the same thing every day. Like the hardest part of the day is share with a lot of people. So that's what I enjoy the most about it.
We talk about nutrition, about way to stretch, flexibility, as much as we talk about gaining muscle mass, which is not, like girl thing, like bodybuilding, but just having shoulder that can support you when you lift your baby or stuff like that. So it's all about community, sharing something together, and really having a healthy way to live.
It's really elite fitness for everybody because there's like a universal scalability. So you can always scale and adapt the exercise whatever level you are, or maybe sometimes whatever injury you may have. We do functional movement. Functional movement are movements that you do with more than one joint. Maybe moving your elbow and your shoulder at the same time. There we go. We have multi-joints. That's a functional movement.
What would you say makes it unique?
The combinations of exercises, like the way the reaction on your body, the camaraderie also you find in workouts. People just high five at the end.
It's really application of everyday movement in a specific, heavier and faster way, so make you more proficient doing that in a normal setting.
I would say it's solely the community thing. For example, I know when new clients come to my gym, the first thing I do is like, hey guys, do you know that new person? And they're like, no, go introduce yourself. And then they have 5 new friends in one day. And another thing is for example, you got to take your appointment to come. So if you don't come, I'll call you, hey, where are you? Why are you not training tonight? Who would do that in your gym? No one. No one would even care if you push yourself or not. So that's the difference. People know that you care about what they do. They care about you. And we do tons of stuff like a Friday barbecue or, bring your kids day. Or so it's so much about giving and sharing.
Do you want to tell us a bit more about women in CrossFit?
There's I would say maybe 70% of CrossFit are girl. Why? Because they have results. People are scared because yes, we lift heavy, we lift some weight, but it's mixed up with gymnastic and endurance skills. So someone that is really big can't run, but someone that is really athletic can lift and run. So now you got this body type that is kind of the middle of every extreme. So for example, a girl who came and she don't have any booty because she's skinny like that, well, she's going to start lifting and then she have her booty, but then she just have this kind of best body as possible.
What originally turned you onto the sport and what keeps you coming back?
I was training a lady for the RCMP, for the SWAT team. And when I went to the headquarters of the RCMP there in Montreal, some of the guys were training hard, so I went up to them, asked them a couple questions, and it just referred me to the website. And it was really, really unknown in Montreal when I started at that. And tried it, I got crushed, fell in love right away with it. And I could see, after just a couple sessions, improvements in other stuff. I'm coming from the martial art world, so application there was directly, so I was getting faster, stronger, so I could reflect that in my sport. So for me, that was the main reason why I get better at what I do.
I was doing elite gymnastic and I ripped my hips, and then I was wow, I really need something. I have too much energy, I'm already overactive. I did a lot of skiing, I was loving the jump because it was bringing me back that fear aspect of gymnastic, and then play soccer and rugby, but every time there was something missing, something that you need to go deep inside you to really push yourself. So then someone challenged me, and then I started CrossFit. What's your limit? I don't know anymore. I thought, for example, last year was wow, the day that I'll lift 185 pounds on my shoulder, I'll be so strong. Now I lift 200, and I'm when this is going to stop, I don't know, because I feel there's no limit. My mom's 51 years old, and she's stronger than ever.
How difficult would you say this workout is?
You choose. You choose. I'm going to give you a bunch of movements to do, and it's either I'm going to ask you to go for time and finish it as fast as possible, as long as the technique is okay. The trainer's going to look at you and say, hey, this is a count or this is not a count, so redo the exercise better, and you have to go as fast as possible. Or I'm going to give you those movements and I'm going to say, how many movements can you do in about 10 minutes? And both, you have to go as hard. Right? But it's your own intensity, so it's a relative intensity.
What can someone expect from their first CrossFit workout?
A lot of soreness the next day, lots of happiness right after, lots of sweat, and one of the most unique experience moving with your body.